And today is a very special day because not only is it Thursday, April 3rd, yeah, 3rd, it's also the 50th official episode. You're number 50. You're the special number 50. The 50th episode, a very, very special episode here on Thursday, April 3rd. So, I mean, I guess if you watch these, you know who I am, but you probably don't know who this one is. Some people out there might know who she is. All right, girls, so I have a quick question for you. It's going to start off very hard. What's your first name?
Blen.
Blen.
Yeah.
Let me spell that. Capital B-L-E-N.
Yes.
Yes. I knew that ahead of time. I was just being silly. Okay, Blen, and what grade are you in at the current moment for another 2 months?
4th grade.
Yeah, she's a good old-fashioned 4th grader. And who is your lovely teacher that we just went down the hallway and saw?
Miss Parrish.
Miss Parrish. Is
Best
that?
teacher ever.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Miss Parrish right there. Yeah. Awesome. And Blen, you want to give a little wave to our Sparklemuffin mascot before we start there? You want to pet the spider or no?
Sure.
You will? I know it's kind of hard to get over there, but yeah. Nice. Very good. Not afraid to pet the jumping spider, the actual Sparklemuffin. From Australia. I think it's from Australia. But and one last thing, Blen, before you start your science, take a muffin out if you can. I know it's with the microphone in your hand, it's hard. Let's do a quick cheer here for April 3rd, 2025. Bada boom to Sparkle Muffins and science. Now, girl, I would love for you to tell everybody out there what topic you decided to do today.
Animal life cycle and behavior.
You say animal life cycle and behavior? Such a fancy topic. Such a fancy topic. I love it. And I have to show this. Hold on. I'm just going to show it. I don't care if you're embarrassed. I'm going to do it. Look at that writing. Oh my gosh. If I could only write like that. I mean, I could, but it takes me forever. Go ahead. What are you going to do? What sound effect are you feeling? A little applause for those beautiful college level notes. That's gorgeous. All right. Enough of me yapping. What would you like to say? Why did you choose this topic, by the way, out of curiosity? Why did you choose it?
Because it's just
Talk into that microphone. There we go. All right.
it's like about animals and like it's not really like that common that we would pick an episode about that. So
True.
I just picked it.
I agree. Yeah, animals is a tough one because planets are popular, space stuff is popular, ocean stuff, but animals, I mean, and people love animals. I mean,
Yes.
I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't like at least one animal. I mean, what is your favorite animal on the earth right now? If you have one.
Probably like a dolphin.
Ooh, a dolphin. Very smart, intelligent animal. I'll give you $1 million if you can guess what my youngest daughter's favorite animal is.
And give me a hint.
Okay. It has 2 eyes. Sorry. It is a very popular. It's like a very popular animal. Like a lot of kids like it. It's like a lot of stores, and it's not like a random animal. It's very normal.
Lion.
Good guess, lion. It's a panda.
Oh.
A panda. Because when she was a baby, she was sick, and I was holding her, and a police officer drove by and saw her that she was like crying because she was sick. She was, I have something for her, and he went to his car and brought out a little panda, and gave it to her, and then she still has that panda. It's really gross looking. A lot of like, it's dirty, but she never wants to. She sleeps with it every night. So cute. But anyway, okay. Give us one thing about the animal life cycles behavior that you want to share with the whole world.
Okay.
Anything you want to share.
So the definition of an animal behavior is the animal behavior refers to the actions and responses of animal in their environment.
First of all, I was going to slap myself. I don't know why. Actually, the behavior is just how they survive, basically.
Yes.
What they do. Do humans have behaviors?
Well,
Humans have behaviors, right?
Blinking?
I mean, everything you do is a behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, when you walk down the hallway, are you screaming? Do you scream in the hallway? Like full top screaming?
Sometimes.
You do? I mean, you're not supposed to admit that on camera, but no, like behavior. Like, do you walk into a museum and start screaming your head off?
No.
Exactly, because you know that's a behavior that you'll probably get in trouble for. Do you eat your food with your hands?
Yes.
You do sometimes? Like you just grab your spaghetti and just go.
Oh wait, it depends on what food it
True.
is.
I should have been like, if you're eating an apple, yes, but yeah, we all have behaviors. I love that definition. So it helps them survive in their environment. All right, continue on, girl. You have a lot going on here. I love it.
Okay. These are the general stages.
Good
All
boy.
animals go through these type of stages, like birth, growth, reproduction, and death.
Isn't that like the Lion King circle of life whole thing?
Yes.
All of that. I'm gonna slap myself in the face.
Ow!
I'm just gonna let you talk because you got a lot of info there. Yeah, bunch of stages. Go for it.
These are some examples of animals, insects. Many insects, like butterflies, undergo complete metamorphosis, starting as an egg, then a larva, which is a caterpillar, papaya, which is a chrysalis, and finally an adult.
Every single butterfly goes through that.
Yes.
So if you see a butterfly, they've already gone through all those phases. They were a tiny little egg, like super tiny, and then they end up those big butterflies. Awesome. What's another example you have there? First of all, let's see what I feel like doing. Let's give you another applause. And by the way, I think you learned butterflies in second grade. You learned about the monarch butterfly probably way back. Yeah. So, all right, go for it. Oh, I like this one.
Another example, which is an amphibian. Frogs start as eggs in water, hatch into tadpoles, and then transform into adult frogs.
That is so true. So they start as tadpoles into adult frogs. By the way, when they change the like in their life cycle, does their well, the word is called it's a niche, but does their like job in the world change? Do you know? Like, so when they're a tadpole, is their life a lot different than an adult frog?
Yeah, because like you reproduce, which is like a niche.
Yeah, exactly. It is a niche. A niche is like their job. So the adults have to make more frogs, tadpoles. Hope they don't get eaten.
To keep the population growing.
Yeah, yeah. So awesome. I see the next topic. Go for it.
We have mammals. Mammals, like humans and cats, are alive, grow, and eventually reproduce.
They're born live. Nice. So the mammals, we're not coming from. We don't like lay eggs, right?
No.
Not like a bird or something like that. Nice. We're born live. Very cool. So different. So insects are a little bit different than amphibians, which are a little bit different than mammals. Go for it.
Life as a circle.
Circle. Hold on. I need to do something. Let me just slap myself. I just felt like doing that for a circle. Go ahead.
In science, life cycles are often displayed as a circular diagram to show that offspring are created as part of the life cycle.
That's so true. It is just a circle. You start somewhere, you go all the way around, boom, boom, and then it ends. And it starts over again.
Here comes the drawing.
Alert. I repeat, alert. At home, be very well aware. There's a drawing coming right now. Alert, go.
Okay, it's this. If you can see it well.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, wow.
Life as a circle, it goes round and round and round, and this is the life cycle of a human. First it goes as a baby, and then a child, and then an adult, and then elderly.
And then the elderly. Oh my goodness. So, as a human, since you went through life so far, you've gone through life. So, do you remember yourself as a baby at all?
Some moments, not that much.
Have you ever been told anything about what you used to do as a baby? Do you remember anything funny about it as a baby that you've done?
Not that much.
Not really.
I don't have a good
Not
memory.
sure. I'm sure you did something funny, like spit up your food at some point or something. We all did. And then you became like a young kid, like you're a kindergartner here, and a first grader, so cute, walking through the halls, like getting used to everything. And now you're in fourth grade. Now you're one of the upper grade kids with a couple of years.
Getting old.
You're getting old, girl. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. I know. I'm 24 years old, and I'm like, I feel very old.
But yesterday you said that.
Okay, we don't have to talk about yesterday. I know I'm older than that. Whatever. All right. Anyway, I'll continue on with it. You have another picture coming?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. We got another diagram rolling here. What do you got here?
We have, this is every type of organism.
What?
Not every type. I think I missed some, but fine.
You can try to keep bringing it closer to the computer. There you go. Now you can see it.
We have an amphibian, which This is a frog. It goes to an egg, a tadpole with 4 legs, and a frog. 4 stages. And then we have an insect.
Hold up, it's easier. I'm sitting here watching you try to hold it and talk. It can be nice. There you go.
We have an egg, a caterpillar, a chrysalis, and then a butterfly.
Look at that. Look at that, folks.
And then next we have a bird, an egg, a hatchling, a chick, and then a bird.
My goodness gracious. And it's springtime, so the birds are all like about to hatch some of their eggs.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. Very cool. Look at all that work right there. So organized. Not only does she have like written notes here, but she like that. Boom. She also has these beautiful diagrams to represent the life cycle. I love it.
Mm.
What else would you like to say, girl?
Okay.
Gosh, you have so much here. I love it.
We have a fun fact.
Fun fact. Let's do it. Boom.
There are different types of behaviors, innate behaviors. Some behaviors are innate, are hardwired in an organism's genes, like a squirrel bearing an acorn.
Boom. Let's do it. Definitely. So those are just things that you do naturally, right? Like, what's one thing a human does? Do you think that is innate, like that we don't have to think about? You just do
Like
it.
blinking, like yawning.
Exactly. Blinking, like your mom never sat with you and said, "Okay, honey, here's how you have to yawn. Take your mouth and go." No, you would use yawn normally.
Oh,
You're
burping.
burping. You want to hear a funny story about my oldest daughter? She
Yes.
probably will hate me for saying this, but she can't burp. So like she has this little weird condition that some people have that you can't burp. So her throat every once in a while makes this weird like sound like every
Sounds like
once
a
in a
frog.
while. And she's like, and she try to burp, and she's like, I can't burp. So some people can't burp, but that's but you're right, it is. And also breathing too, right? Nobody said, hey, Blen, this is how you breathe. You take your nose and you go, right?
Yeah.
You just know how to do it. So that's called innate. Awesome. I'm gonna give you another cheer because more fun facts, girls. What you got? What you got?
We have learned behaviors. Other behaviors are learned, such as a cat meowing at feeding times or a human learning to read.
Awesome. I love it. So you have to learn some things too. Awesome. Very cool. What else you got?
We have purposes of behaviors. Animals exhibit behaviors for various purposes, including finding food, raising offspring, and defending against predators.
So you're basically saying that every behavior has a point.
Yes.
Like
It's not just you do it like because you don't care.
There's a reason for everything. All right, cool beans. The applause for you. Cool. I like this word.
We have adaptations.
Go ahead.
Animal behavior, like their physical characteristics, are adaptations that have evolved over time to help them survive and reproduce.
Absolutely. You know what's crazy? I'm like reading books about dinosaurs right now, like how the dinosaurs disappeared from the asteroid that hit the Earth,
Mhm.
and they're talking about all the adaptations that the dinosaurs had to make, like all their scales that they had. Some birds would fly, had the wings, even your teeth. Like different creatures have different teeth that have adapted.
Oh,
It's like every body part you ever see that any creature has is for a reason, like a tail. Like one dinosaur had a big tail with spikes on it that could like whack another dinosaur if it got in the area. Like, but they've all adapted to it. And like some creatures live in the ocean. Like a shark can't live in the woods, right?
no.
Right. They're not adapted to it. But it's fascinating how they've survived longer than humans so far, actually. But go ahead. I see that last one right there, or one of the last ones. I love this. Oh my
Circadian
gosh.
rhythms.
Welcome to the University of Laurel Hill. College level note coming up. College level note coming up. Go.
We have circadian rhythms. Many animals exhibit daily cycles of behaviors, such as being active during the day, which is diurnal, or nocturnal, which is being active during the night, which are controlled by a biological clock.
Biological clock. Absolutely. By the way, would you consider yourself like a day person or a nocturnal person? Do you like nighttime or you like daytime better?
Daytime.
You're a daytime person. So you don't stay up till like 2 a.m.
Well, 12 is okay.
12?
Okay.
You're more of a day person. Nice. All right.
No.
Oh my dear. Kids, I mean, when she told me this topic, I was like, that's a hard one because life cycles, animals, there's so many of them. She's done a great job here. All right, what do you got here? Oh my gosh.
We have a dictionary, which are some words that are confusing.
Confusing word, kind of awkward. Confusing word is coming up. Go for it.
We have metamorphosis, which is a series of dramatic changes in the animal's body.
You know what I like? Because the kindergartners watching right now, they heard you say metamorphosis, but they may not even know what that is. What is it again?
It means a series of dramatic changes in the animal's body.
Dramatic change in the animal's body. Can you say that one more time? Just right.
Claire, to make sure. A series of dramatic changes in an animal's body. Thank you for making that much clearer for us. Very good.
Metamorphosis. What's another word you have in there?
Encompasses, which means to have.
To have encompasses the have. All right. And in reproduction, it means giving birth or having a baby. Reproduction, yes, because a species will die out if they don't have babies. No population. Decreasing. I think I read somewhere that like 90% of the animals that have been on the earth are like extinct now. They're not even around anymore. Like crazy. Like, there's so many animals out there, but before they were there were other animals there, and they didn't quite make it. But they're extinct now. But man, oh man, is there anything else you would like to say or share?
You have done crazy. Awesome.
Anything.
And you got it's unbelievable.
Well, not really that much.
You feel good?
Yes.
You got the stages down, adaptations, you got some cool vocabulary. All right, episode 50 was a jackpot hit. She knows her stuff. I mean, once again, look at this. Notes, drawings, a great speaker, clearly says things. Gave me some vocabulary words that were a little bit harder. Is there anything that you would like to say to anybody out there? You want to say hello to the family or friends or just anybody in general?
Um,
You can say hi to everybody if you're embarrassed.
Hello.
That's to everybody out there. Now I'm going to do a random thing called Let's Find Out 5 Things About You. Ready?
Okay. Alright. Do you eat cereal? Yes. Favorite kind? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, good call. Very good call. Are you scared of anything? Number one fear at the moment. What's in the dark? Dark. Yes. Darkness. That's why you're not nocturnal. That's what you said earlier. Alright. If you could choose to be invisible or fly, which one would you do? That one. Hard.
Fly.
You would
Yes.
fly. You would fly. So you could just walk. You could fly home today. That'd be cool. I pick invisible because that'd be so fun to like annoy people and like walk up to them and be like what? I think that'd be cool. All right, 2 more, then I'll let you free. Let's see. What's another good random one to learn more about Blen? So how many siblings do you have?
One.
What's his name? I know.
Baton. He's really annoying.
Hey, no, he's not annoying at all. That's not true, Natan. We know you're not. We know you're not. And the last one. If you had 3 choices for a vacation, would you rather go to the beach? Would you rather go like into the middle of nowhere, like in the woods, or would you rather go like to a cold place, like skiing or sledding?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Like pick one.
Or on
only?
a cruise ship. Yeah. Anyway, would you rather be out in the ocean on a cruise? Would you rather be in like the forest somewhere, like in a cabin, hanging out at the beach, or in a cold place like sledding?
The cruise. I'm just scared if it's gonna like crash and then.
Okay, so cold, warm, or woods?
I like the woods better than the cruise.
Okay.
And then what's the other option?
It's still not winning though. You gonna boo it again? Your final thought: would you go to the beach or go like to a cold place where you could like sled and ski or have a snowball fight?
Sled and ski.
Yeah, you're going cold. Sweet, 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 sweet. Excellent. Well, girl, thank you for coming up early. You woke up early today. You came in and you crushed Sparklemuffins. And thank you for taking care of all the animals and the life cycles. And and doing diagrams and notes. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.
I'm gonna sponsor to Google for helping me.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Google. Very nice. Very good. Have a shout out to Google. All right, Laura Hill. Thank you. Episode 50. Blen. She'll also be at the fashion show tomorrow night at the International Night. So check it out. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.